my mind.
Hey guys, this is Ashley. I'm here at Hulaween 2023 with NotLö. How are you today?
Good. How are you all doing?
Good, thanks. So how does it feel to be back at Hulaween?
It's honestly my favorite festival because I grew up in the Southeast, so coming here was a thing that we always did with my friends. So the first time we played it 2 years ago, I did with Vale. It was a dream come true, and I couldn't believe to be back again. So I don't even know how I feel. It's just so good.
I was there. It's awesome to see you back again.
It was really sick too. It was really cool to come together as well again. It just means a lot because of how I just love this festival growing up and stuff too. It was definitely one of my goals always, for sure.
That's so exciting.
So can you tell us the story of how you got into producing dance music?
Yeah. So basically, when I started going to festivals with a lot of friends, I had a couple friends in Charleston who were making music on Ableton, and they were mixing too at like our house parties and stuff like that kind of vibe. And it really got me into mixing, and I just loved mixing from the start. And that was kind of my start of wanting to get into it. And then when I went to more camping festivals, I was like, that would just be insane to be able to play for this many people and like curate a vibe and just put into all the good energy that the festival gives out. It was just always a dream for me too. So I was like, I want to start making music. I got Ableton like 5 years ago, and I started slowly, and I kind of just wanted to I like DJing too because it kind of showed me what style I wanted to make too, because I feel like when I first started I had no idea what I wanted to make. I just knew I wanted to make electronic music, and I had such a wide taste palette for music in general, especially with just so many genres, so it was really hard for me to like pick a start too as well. But that's kind of where it all started. Yeah, just going to festivals as well, like everyone. Yeah,
I love that.
So congrats on releasing the first part of your 2-part EP, Night Terrors.
thank you.
What was your inspiration behind this body of work?
So I've always been into spooky things, horror lore, all of that, and like Halloween's my favorite holiday. And I've always been into watching horror films too, and I just always thought it'd be so cool to score a horror film. And the title track Petrify, I like actually was just trying to write a very creepy atmosphere. It was when I started getting a hang of more of my sound as well too, and I started to write that around a year ago, and it was really awesome to be able to create a spooky atmosphere. And then I was like, well, let's make it dubstep.
Yeah.
And then that's when the whole EP was born. And I was just always fascinated by film scoring and all kind of genres as well too. So I wanted to make something, it's more of a story to tell you of turning bad things into good things too. It's about perspective, and because everyone goes through bad shit all the time, and like it's about a story of turning perspective into good things too. You'll be able to tell when the second part, Dreamscapes, comes out as well too. And then if you go to my upcoming shows, like in Meow Wolf in Denver, it's going to be 2 different sets, and I'm going to showcase both worlds. It'll be a lot of my own music and then other people's as well too. So when you see the visual story, you'll be able to get it too as well. Yeah. It's been a very long in the making project. I'm really excited about, for sure.
That's so beautiful. I'm excited for you.
You might have just answered this, but do you have a favorite track on this part of the album?
Yes, I do. Actually, so I guess you would think it would be Petrify, and it's my favorite song because it started the whole concept of Night Terrors and Dreamscapes. But I think my favorite song might be Break Me. It's just a very high energy drum and bass track. I've always been very inspired by older drum and bass, and a lot of artists like Boo and Wilkinson too as well. And I really wanted to take my own twist with older style D&B with that one. I really like the way it came out as well too. So it was just really fun for me to do something different like that. So I think that's why I'm really attached to it.
Drum and bass.
Yeah.
So how do Night Terrors and the other half of the EP, Dreamscapes, complement one another?
So, like I was saying, the visuals definitely tell another part of the story too, because it's supposed to be the same kind of feelings in each song. Like in the first half it's very scary. Like in the visuals, you'll see the same house and forest pictured, but it's into a different perspective, and things are more typical dreamy things. Not the blades and the skulls and stuff like that as well too. And some of the tracks even kind of mirror themselves. Like Break Me is about not being torn apart by something that's bringing you down type of thing. And then Letting Go is a liquid drum and bass track, and it's letting go. That's kind of the energy I wanted to go for too. So I love how they're mirroring each other too, and just putting things on a different perspective as well too.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to hear both of them, by the way.
I'm excited for all of you.
Yeah.
So what do you think 2023 will have in store for your project? I know you have a lot going on right now, but just curious if you have like a future vision.
I definitely love, playing lots of festivals, people, just because I like exposing people to different types of music and my take on things as well. And I'm really excited for the release plan, because I have a lot of unreleased music right now that I'm just like, I have to wait on till I get this album out just so I can stay on track too with it all and not keep things too long to myself, because I want to eventually give the music to everyone, obviously. So I'm excited for all the releases I have planned for next year too. I'm starting to work with a lot more vocalists too and grime rappers, so I'm really excited about that as well. And those will all be coming out next year, and everyone gets a taste at my sets though. For sure. That's how the way you can hear things. Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow you'll hear things before it's coming out for sure tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned you have Meow Wolf coming up. I'm sure you're super excited for that. What shows and festivals do you have planned for the rest of the year that fans can look forward to seeing you at?
This is actually the last festival for my season this year, which is a sick way to end it all too, because the summer was crazy with all the events going on too, and I just think this is going to be the great way to end this festival season this year too. And next year, I'm hoping just to be playing some more festivals again, maybe repeating some of my favorites, and hopefully going to some of my dream ones as well too. Like Shambhala has always been a dream, and we played it 2 years ago, and that's definitely one where I'm like, I hope to return one day as well too. It's such a beautiful atmosphere, honestly, like here as well too. So I'm hope to return there one day as well too.
That's so cool. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to go to Shambhala.
It's so amazing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Once again, this is Ashley. I'm here with Exron Music at Hulaween 2023, and this is NotLö.